Good day, everyone. I am Shaminan Alburo, your reporter for today, and I will report the basic concepts of mathematical language, relations and functions. Let's have vocabulary first. Relation. A relation is a set of ordered pairs. Domain. The domain of a relation is the set of all inputs. Range. The range of a relation is the set of all outputs. Input. Each number in a domain is an input. Output. Each number in a range is an output. Function. A function is a relation with the property that for each input there is exactly one output. In order to be a function, every x must have a one y. No y's can share any x's, but sometimes x's can share many y's. Let's take a look at this picture. We have the domain as D and the range as R. We can see that every element of the domain is paired with only one R. Is it a function or not? Let's see the answer. It is a function. And the second image, two of the x's shared one y. Is it a function or not? It is a function. Here in the third image, we can see that one element of the x is shared by two elements of the y. Is it a function or not? It is not a function. Now let's proceed. Vertical line test. The vertical line test says that if you can find a vertical line passing through more than one point of a graph of a relation, then the relation is not a function. Otherwise, the relation is function. Let's take a look at the image on the right side. I draw a red line to represent the vertical line. We can see here at the right side image that the red line only hits one point. So this relation is a function. The second image in the left side, we can see that the red line hits 2 points, which make it not a function. Here we have an example identifying the domain and range. Identify the domain and range of the relation presented by the table below that shows one Norway's prose trees, height, and different ages. We can see at the top part the age that represented the years and x, and the following numbers are 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. And at the bottom part, we can see the word height, which represents the feet, and y. The following numbers are 13, 25, 34, 43, and 52. The relation consists of ordered pairs. And what are those ordered pairs? Those ordered pairs are 5 and 13, 10 and 25, 15 and 34, 20 and 43, and last, 25 and 52. The domain of the relation is the set of all inputs or x coordinates. The range is the set of all outputs or y coordinates. So, what would be the domain and range of our previous data sets? Can someone guess? The answer is the domain are 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. The range are 13, 25, 32, 43, and 52. Here we have another example. Our example number 2. Representing a relation. Represent a relation. Numbers -3 and 2, -2 and 2, 1 and 1, 1 and 3, 2 and -3, as indicated. Graph the ordered pairs as points in a coordinate plane. See, I have already graphed the points, and we can see that this relation is not a function. Another example. List the inputs and the outputs in order. Draw arrows from the inputs to their outputs. Let's see. Here we can see in the input we have -3, -2, 1, and 2. The output we have -3, -2, 1, 2, and 3. So now the -3 in the input is paired into the +2 in the output. The -2 in input also paired in -2 in the output. -1 is paired to negative. Let's have this another example. List the input and outputs in order. Draw arrows from the inputs to their outputs. Here we can see the in input we have -3, -2, 1, and 2. And the output we have -3, -2, 1, 2, and 3. The -3 in the input is paired to the +2 in the output. The -2 in input is paired with the -2 in the output. The +1 in input is paired with two outputs, which are the +1 and +3. And the +2 input is paired with the -3 of output. Okay, before I end this discussion, I will leave you an activity so that you can practice with yourself. Let's read the direction. Identify the domain and range of the relation. Tell whether the relation is a function. We have in number 1, -5 and 2, -3 and -1, -1 and 0, -2 and 3, and -5 and 4. And here at number 2, we have -4 and -3, -3 and 2, 0 and 0, 1 and -1, 2 and 3, 3 and 1, and last 3 and -2. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining me and watching in this video. Have a great day.